afternoon, students. In this video, we will discuss about some of the spell checking concepts in the natural language processing. Before going to the spell checking, what's the need for spell checking and what are the errors or what are the types of errors available in the spelling? That will be discussed in this video. Who cares about spelling? Consider the human being. If it is a human being, they can easily read the sentence and they can easily identify the spelling and correct the spelling because of the phenomenal power of the human mind. Due to the phenomenal power, when you consider this slide, you can easily read this one. No? Do you find this symbol to read? Because of the phenomenal power of the human mind, most people do it. It's easy, very easy for the human to identify the error and correct the error. And what about the machine? If you are dealing with the computer, is it possible for the computer to correct the error directly, or is it possible to correct the error in easy manner? It's not at all possible. Before dealing with the spell correction and all, we'll discuss some of the basic errors. If it is a human mind, it can also split the languages with the numbers, alphabets, alphanumeric characters, etc. Consider the text editors in the MS Word. There exists text editors. There is an option called spell correction. You all are familiar with that, no? In the spell correction, if you are typing thanks, THANX, that word is actually not available in the dictionary, but it will suggest some of the words that's related to the thanks, thanks. These all are the words. If it is a manual spell correction, then man can easily identify which word can be replaced instead of this one, and we can easily replace this one. But it will suggest some of the words. For suggesting the words, there must be some similarity between the words, and that can also be identified by the machine. In the Google also, if you are typing something NLP, natural language, if you type natural language, it will suggest some of the natural language processing, natural language editing. Based on the similarity, it will suggest some of the words. So there exists a similarity between the sentences. If you know the similarity between the sentences, then only that sentences can be suggested to the human, and based on the human inventions, this can be corrected also. Before going to the similarity measures to identify the similarity algorithms, we'll see what is error and what are the different kinds of errors occurred during the sentence making. First, consider this one, GRAFFE. Here, you can say that this is giraffe. Easily, you can say that. But there are so many closer words to this one. It may be giraffe, graph, grab, grail, giraffe. Which one is the correct thing? It will be identified by the computer also. That is our objective. In the natural language processing, the objective is to identify the most similar word for the error word. In the error, there are two types, error detection and the correction. Identifying the error is very, very easy, and that is called as the error detection. That is the misspelled words. Misspelled words can be easily identified, but correcting this word, misspelled word, can be corrected by the dictionary words. That is the tedious task of the natural language processing. For example, consider ATR. Suppose if you enter the word ATR, which word can be replaced for this one? ATR is misspelled word. We easily found that the error can be detected easily. What about the correction? It may be corrected as water, later, after, which is the correct one. It depends upon the language and depends upon the sentence. The errors are classified into so many categories, and the first one is the keyboard mistyping error. The keyboard mistyping error is again classified into spacebar issues, keyboard proximity error, and physical similarity error. The first one is the space bar, because of space bar. Sometimes we may enter the space in between the if it is not required, then also we will enter the space. Sometimes the space is required, but we forgot to enter the space. There are the two possibilities. The first one is called as the run-on errors. Run-on errors means we miss the space so that two separate words become one. For example, consider the fuss. Here, the fuss. Instead of the fuss, you can write the first single word. So this is the possibility of error. Similarly, next one is the split error. Split error means there is no need for space, but unfortunately, you may enter the space between a single word. That kind of error is called as the split error. For example, consider the equalization. This is the single word, but if you enter the word in between any of the sentence, it may be equalization. So it is the error. Actually, this is not the error because of the space. you provide the extra space between the characters, it becomes the error word. So this is one kind of error. And next one is the keyboard proximity error. Keyboard proximity error means if two letters are nearer in the keyboard, for example, consider J and K, S and D, these are the nearer letters, because when you are typing this one, by fault manner, H can be converted into J, so that Jack becomes hack. So this kind of error is called keyboard proximity error. And the third one is the physical similarity. When you are typing, mind works, if you are typing in a fast manner, you may type tight instead of fight, height instead of fight, this kind of thing. Same kind of words can be typed by the user, means that is called as the physical similarity error. The next one is the phonetic errors. We know that phonetic means sound. It comes when if you try to enter the word with the help of your sound. In that situation, then this error may happen. This is not a typing error. This is the voice-based error based on the sounds of the language. The language sounds. First one is the homophone. Homophone same, no? Homophones. Two words which sound the same, that create error. You try to insist the computer with your words. You are telling that red. It may take that as the color red or READ red. Both are same, red, same, no? So that phonic error, the same kind of pronunciation, it will cause error. Sight. Sight. It means it may take CIT, SIT or SAGHT. Based on the situation, we'll fix that, no? So there is a possibility of the misleading, and that is called as the phonetic error. There means it may be THERE, THEIR, or THEY, apostrophe RE, all are there. So that is known as homophonic errors. And next one is the spoonerism. Spoonerism means when you are trying to tell some sentences, it may misplace the letters and create different meanings. For example, consider jelly beans. When you are telling jelly beans, instead of that you can say there's a belly jeans. Okay, that is what called as the spoonerism. Bunny phone. Instead you can say funny bone. Almost they are looking the same. The meaning is entirely different. That kind of error is called as the spoonerism error. And the third one is the letter substitution. Letter substitution means when you pronounce the word, when you are telling some word to the word recognizer, then that can also be converted into different letter. For example, consider John cracked his knuckles. Cracked means sometimes it may be K or it can be written as cracked. Cracked means knuckles. Knuckles, NUC is also possible. KNUC is also possible. You may see this type of errors when you're trying to play the song in the YouTube or something else. You're using your voice. Here you can find this kind of errors. This is a common error. So these all are the phonetic errors. And next one is types of spelling errors. Type of spelling error is classified into two types: non-word error, real word error. Non-word error means actually the word is not available in the dictionary, but it can be easily corrected, because when you see APPLL, this word is not at all available in the dictionary, but you know that this is APP. A similar word is APPLE. Word non-available words are entered by the user, means that can be converted into available error. That is called as spelling error. Then real word errors are divided again into two types: typographical error and cognitive errors. Typographical errors or typographical errors means when you enter the values there, sometimes there can be entered as 3. Okay. Same kind of word, same size of word. There is a possibility when you type the contents in a fast manner in the Google or fast manner in a Microsoft Word, you can identify this kind of error. Automatically, it can be converted like this one. Cognitive error means same sound but different spelling. That is the cognitive. Here we need some semantics, some sense or context sensitivities to identify the errors. So these are the basic types of error. To correct the errors, I already told us, we need some similarity measures. In the next video, we will see what are the similarity measures available to correct these errors. Thank you.